What's up, Jacob?
What's up?
Who's the toughest guy you saw in a game this past year that you matched up with?
T-Mac from Arizona. He's a really good receiver.
Why T? What sets him apart?
Just he moves pretty good for his size. You know, he make every route look the same. He got out his race pretty good. So I'll say that.
And who's the best guy going back to KSU that we're not talking about right now, but a year from now we'll all be talking about?
VJ Payne for sure.
Why VJ?
6'3" safety and he really fast. So yeah, he's gonna be a name to look at.
Was there a one moment that stood out to you from early on in his career where you knew he was going to be that kind of guy?
Shoot, right when we got there his freshman year, like he started his first game in college, so I knew right then he was a dude. So yeah.
We just saw a Super Bowl where the slot corner was one of the best players on the field. Talk to people who maybe don't understand the power of the position of nickel, slot, whatever you want to call it. Why has that now become one of the most important positions in the field? And tell them about your responsibilities. What do you do versus the run versus the versus
I would say just, NFL is a heavy passing league, so, you want more DBs out there. And then, like nickels, you got to be able to defend the pass and then be able to be in the run fit. So I say it's one of the best positions on defense.
How long did it take you to get comfortable reading out patterns on the fly?
I feel like I picked on pretty quickly. It comes with film study and preparation, so I feel like, I picked up pretty quickly.
Film study is the key to being able to play your position.
Yes, sir.
What was the first, most exciting play you made that was because something clicked from tape?
My pick against Oklahoma State. I remember they were showing that formation like previous weeks. I knew it was coming.
And what was the call on defense? What was the defense?
We was in some man coverage.
Jacob, when did you realize that you were ready for the NFL?
Shoot, really after my I want to say during my sophomore year. I want to say after that second game against Troy, that's when I really knew I could play in the next level.
What did your preparation, did it change? How did you kind of get locked in on being ready for the combine here?
Just, taking care of my body, trying to lose body fat and just get stronger and get faster.
Also being a kid from Olathe North, not a lot of kids come out and make it to the league. What is it like to be from Kansas City and get to represent them here?
Man, it's blessed, I'm blessed for this opportunity, not many guys get this opportunity. I'm for sure going to make full of my opportunity.
Jacob, what DB drill do you think is one that is most apt to make you a better player when you get the field?
You said what DB drill?
Which one do you think actually is most applicable, to make you better on the field?
Just flipping your hips, the flip drill, and man coverage, you got to be able to flip your hips pretty fast and save with receivers, so I'm going to go with the flipping your hips.
Talking teams mainly as a slot guy or also being an outside guy, outside?
It's been both, depending on the team. Some teams see me as a slot, some teams see me as a corner.
What would you say is your most defining trait in your game? Everyone else I've seen is very talented defensive back. What kind of sticks out on the tape?
Shoot, I'm a physical guy. I might not be the biggest, but that's my mindset. I grew up wrestling, so I love hitting and I love just playing football. Senior Bowl, it was cool. It was a cool little experience. Be able to compete against the best of the best. But I feel like I had a good week, so yeah. Yeah, I talked to them here at the combine and at the Senior Bowl. Yeah, it was there for me.
What teams have you been with?
I just met with the 49ers, but I meet with the Falcons tonight for me. They went pretty good. They put up clips. They said they had a good meeting. So yeah.
Is there a player you kind of model your game after?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. There's three I really watch: Trent McDuffie, Jair Alexander, and Denzel Ward.
You talked about wrestling. I also wrestle.
Yeah.
So were you like a sink the deep half and run to the head guy? What was your thing that was you put the most guys away with?
Single leg. I always would get the single leg. I was known as a single leg guy. I would say that's my go-to
And then
move.
pick the off ankle, or what would you do once you got the single?
Once shoot like a cradle. I like to put guys in a cradle.
Near side?
You said what?
Near side?
Near side, yeah. Near side.
You ran track as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was football, wrestling, track. That was the...
Yeah, I didn't really run track till high school, but growing up, I really was wrestling, football, and basketball. But started running track in high school and it went pretty good.
And you have twin brothers, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, are they running track in college now?
Yeah, they run track at Wichita State University.
Okay, now, being a family of that many athletes, what was it like? What were pickup games with the kids?
It's just, it's always competition, man. Literally in everything we do. I remember when I was little, my dad would host like wrestling tournaments at our house, and we used to wrestle each other, me and my brother. So it was cool.
It was just the three of you, no neighborhood kids came
No,
in.
just three of us. Just three of us.
If the three of you showed up in the playground to go play ball, would anyone even play against you? Or
I mean, yeah, but majority of times we went into all the games we played. So yeah.
You're a guy with a lot of coverage experience too from Kansas State. Can you talk about like just some of the differences playing outside and then where you had to grab slide and side to side to the slot?
I mean, just like different approaches. Outside you get like bigger guys, so I try to get hands on early, and then like in the nickel you got to be more patient. You got them guys going speedy and stuff, so you guys just stay patient. So I'll say that.
If you had to show NFL scouts, your best tape from this past season, what would you point to and why?
I would say Iowa State. They had two good receivers. They didn't really have any production against us that game, so I'm gonna go with that game.
Of all the coverages you guys run, which one is your favorite and why?
Shoot, man coverage. I love playing man coverage. That's something I'm really good at, and I take pride in it. So I'm gonna go man coverage.
Jacob, you had mentioned a little earlier upbringing. You were born in Jefferson City,
yes, sir.
correct? And then you moved to the Kansas side of the Kansas City area.
Yes, sir.
Even though you weren't maybe in Missouri, especially for high school, what kind of sense of regional pride do you have, especially being from Kansas City?
I mean, I take a lot of pride in it. I know there's a few guys down here that's from Kansas City, but like I said, I'm just blessed representing that area.
And then what was the move like from Jefferson City to Olathe?
Well, I was born in Jefferson City, so I was a little kid, so I don't remember like living in Jefferson City. So I moved to Latha when I was early age.
You said you like Trent McDuffie a lot. Have you ever been able to watch him in person?
I ain't watching him in person, but I grew up a Chiefs fan, so I've been watching him for a pretty good amount of time.
What would it be like if the Chiefs wanted to speak with you?
Shoot, that'd be a blessing. Stay close to home. I wouldn't mind doing that.
In the weight room, what have you been working on the most?
Bench press, just working on that 225. I'm excited to go do that.
So you're doing all the things, you're doing everything.
Yes, sir.
Jacob, can you tell me something that you're passionate about that most people wouldn't know?
My faith, to be honest. Recently I've been trying to grow that faith. I know I want to be here because I want to be here if it wasn't the God. So I owe it to Him, and yeah, I take pride in that.
If football didn't exist, what would you be doing with your life right now?
Shoot, I'll probably get my CDL, become like a truck driver, or if not, I'll try to start a business with me and my brother and like train local athletes. So I'll do something like that.
You're doing some Madden stuff this weekend. What do you think your rating should be?
Shoot, I mean, I think it should be at least an 80 plus, but as a rookie, I'm probably gonna be like in the 60s. So it is what it is.
If there was a Kansas State football wrestling tournament, who wins it?
Me, for sure. Me.
Jacob, you said you grew up a Chiefs fan. What were some of your favorite Chiefs memories or favorite players you had growing up?
Favorite player, Jamal Charles. I remember that. I mean, back then Chiefs wasn't really good, but I was a loyal fan. I remember when they played the Raiders. It was like a shootout. I want to say in like 2015, 16. So I would say that.
What's the next step for you in terms of your development? Like, what are some of the things you've been really focusing in on prepping for the draft?
Just my knowledge of the game, like just knowing like formations and variations, like what I can see out of these formations is just improving my communication skills on the field.
How much pride do you take in being in the position that you are for the kids out of Olathe North, with the kind of program that Olathe North has in football, for you to be in this position, for them to see that they can get to where you are?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I say, what does it mean to you to have the platform you do for the kids at Olathe North and the program that they've built there to be in this position so kids can know they can get here too?
I mean, it's just an opportunity, like people say, not many people from Olathe North get this opportunity, man. So I'm trying to make the most of it and just show people from my area like it's anything possible if you put your mind to it.
A lot of you playing press. How did you develop yourself as a press corner, a guy that can get up people's faces and be physical?
Man, just Coach Malone, my position coach, and then Julius Brents and Echo Boydo, my freshman year. I look up to them guys. I learned a lot from them. So I'll say those two guys.